Junior! Kevin Shirker here, the Indiana Jones nerd yet again. James Bond and Indiana Jones are arguably the two most iconic action heroes of all time. Each have saved the world countless times in films that feature jaw-dropping stunts, unforgettable villains, and truly iconic music. Today I wanted to take a look at these two franchises and the links between them. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss any content from me. And with that, let's begin. These iconic characters have often been compared with one another. The American Film Institute ranked Indiana Jones and James Bond as the number 2 and 3 on-screen heroes of all time, with the number 1 spot bizarrely going to Atticus Finch. It was a conversation about James Bond that so vitally helped shape the destiny of Indiana Jones as we know it. It's a story Indiana Jones fans know well. George Lucas having finished work on Star Wars, and Steven Spielberg having finished production on Close Encounters of the Third Kind, were sitting on a beach in Hawaii. The pair discussed Spielberg's interest in directing a James Bond picture. Spielberg had previously approached Bond producer Cubby Broccoli after the success of 1975's Jaws to direct the next James Bond film, which was to be The Spy Who Loved Me. Though Broccoli had felt Spielberg was not the right director for the film. He told Lucas about his desire to direct the next James Bond film, which as we all know turned out to be Moonraker. That's when George chimed in with, "I got that beat," bragging to Spielberg about a film that would be better than Bond, called Raiders of the Lost Ark. As it turned out, the success of Close Encounters meant that Cubby Broccoli could no longer afford Spielberg, and the director would soon shift his attention to Raiders. In time, many actors would cross over between the two films. John Rhys Davies was cast by director John Glenn in The Living Daylights. In part due to his work in Last Crusade, it was suggested that since James Bond was a sort of spiritual father to Indiana Jones, original James Bond Sean Connery, the same year as For Your Eyes Only, with both films featuring a submarine in the Mediterranean. Temple of Doom was released within a year of 3 different James Bond films, including Octopussy, where Bond also travels to India. Significantly outperformed License to Kill, and both franchises entered a long hiatus. 2008's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and Quantum of Solace are each considered among the franchise's weakest films, and as of this recording, Harrison Ford's 5th and final Indiana Jones film is scheduled to be released within a year of Daniel Craig's 5th and final James Bond feature. The actors had previously co-starred in 2011's sci-fi western Cowboys and Aliens, the only time the same James Bond and Indiana Jones appeared together in a film. So that's a quick rundown of my 2 favorite movie characters. I definitely intend to make more videos on the subject in the near future, including an in-depth breakdown of all the actors who have appeared in both franchises. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on that or any of the Indiana Jones news to come as we set our sights on Indy 5. Thank you all so much as always, and I wish you all fortune and glory. Bye bye now.